You're watching Final Fan TV. Subscribe now and tune into Final Podcast, where the team spotlights the community developers, voice actors, and all things Final Fantasy. This is both here, aka Gideon Emery.
All right, what's up, everyone? This is
awesome.
Final. I thought you guys might like that, little.
Yeah, that was a nice little surprise.
This
Unlike
is
all those
Final
awful
Pod-
ones you usually throw on us.
there's another one that's going to be on a little later on in the show that I can't wait
Got
for
you a
you
box
guys.
of spiders.
There's gonna be a surprise later on in the show when we're playing Secret Santa, and I can't wait. All right, this is Final Podcast Xmas. That's right. This is Final Podcast 10. So we have a really fun one. This is a Christmas special. And what makes this one even more special is that this is the final podcast of 2020. It has been a wild, and if I'm being quite honest, just a really crappy year. COVID has separated and isolated us. It has changed how we interact with each other, changed how my children have to interact with people, even with family. 2020 gave us virtual holidays, missing out on birthday celebrations. And as Christmas approaches, we have to think about, opening presents 6 feet apart and wearing masks. What an effed up year, guys. What an effed up year 2020 has been. But it also has its highlights. I'm incredibly blessed to say that my daughter was born during a pandemic healthy. Thank God. And new consoles launched this year. Final Fantasy VII Remake is finally in our possession after 15 years of waiting, 15 years of anticipation since the hype of 2005 PS3 tech demo. 2020 also brought us Final Fan TV. So I started Final Fan TV just at the tail end of 2020 in October, and it has been such an amazing way to close out 2020 and begin a new year with FFTV as a vehicle of hope and excitement. I'm honestly shocked that I can say we've spoken to amazing Final Fantasy community talent, like two of my favorite Final Fantasy content creators, the Night Sky Prince and Soldier First Class, as well as the Ultimania translator and community leader Audrey, and Final Fantasy VII novels author MJ Gallagher. We even got to hang out with John Eric Bentley.
That was a hangout sesh.
I mean, that was just a great time, man.
That was just chilling. It was awesome.
Yeah. And we got to chill with John Eric Bentley, voice of Barrett Wallace, one of my favorite video game characters of all time. Also, we got to speak with the voice of Sung in Final Fantasy VII Remake, Vic Chow, who was just an absolute blast to speak to and learn about his fascinating career. As we look forward to 2021, I can now say that every weekend in January is booked with incredible guests. Some weekends might even have to be a double header. You can find us on pretty much anything.com/FinalFanTV. Shoot, you could even go to FinalFanTV.com for links to everything FFTV. We're going to speak a little more on the future of FFTV and what we have planned for 2021 a little later on in the show. But for now, allow me to introduce ourselves. I am your host and founder of FFTV, Daniel Hofflich. And a few months ago, I set out to find party members with the drive and commitment to make this show a success, to match the aspirations that I had to see Final Fan TV become an integral part of the FF community. It has been a great and refreshing experience working with these gentlemen because each week they bring new ideas to the table and excitement and ambition. So, with great honor and great privilege, I will introduce the FFTV party members. Ramblin' Reed Daniels. as he's drinking. I couldn't, dude. There's nicknames for everybody. The Limit Breaker, Vinny McGovern, and joining us hopefully soon, the
Why is
Big
his
O.
nickname so much cooler than mine? The Limit Breaker.
The Big O, Osby Tomlin. Yeah, Reed. When I was right.
I didn't even ramble. I just said like, yeah, well, like made a Ramblin' Man reference, and John Eric Bentley is like, oh, well, we're gonna call you Ramblin' Reed, so people will know that they hate you.
It wasn't even like, it's John Eric Bentley assigned those nicknames of Big O and Ramblin' Reed. All right, so that's the one we went with.
I mean,
when I was
don't say
writing
no to
this
John
out, I
Eric
was like,
Bentley.
there's got to be another name for Reed.
No, at this point, it's too late. It's too late. It's embedded in our culture now.
It'll evolve. We'll find you a better nickname. The Limit Breaker is for
Only
Vinny
if John Eric
McGovern.
Bentley gives it to me.
For Vinny McGovern, he will be doing, as we talk about the future of FFTV later, you'll find out why he is the Limit Breaker, because he breaks limits of video games, and it's going to be awesome to talk about that a little bit later on. But for
Pretty
now,
literal, actually.
What's that?
Said, oh, it's actually pretty literal if you think about it. Why is he called the Limit Breaker? Well,
Yeah, because he breaks limits. We have a fun Christmas special planned today. A Secret Santa FFTV minigame. Minigames are those games that we play at the end of the show, like Mad Libs, 20 questions, but now it's Secret Santa, and it involves a little bit of mystery, a little bit of trivia. It'll be the first time we've played it, so it could end up being a masterpiece, or it could be a straight up disaster. But either way, it's going to be a good time.
Either way, it's going to be a piece of something.
Yo, you know what though? First time we've ever seen Reed on the show.
That is true.
Reed's face is on the show, guys. So now when he makes jokes, well, you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see those famous one-liners just come from Reed.
Now you can hate the face as much as the show.
No dire situations for Reed.
My mom got me a sweater. It said "#1 most punchable face." my brother got #1 son, but it is what it is.
But first, guys, it is the 19th anniversary of Final Fantasy X, originally released on December 17th, 2001. And since this is technically Final Podcast 10, we invite you to listen to our story. A dedicated Final Fantasy X special will happen one day, but for now, let's just share our fondest memory of FFX. What do you guys think? You guys ready to do that?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'll start off. So for me, my fondest memory of Final Fantasy X was Everay, the airship battle, and I've come to find out that a lot of people got stuck on Everay. For me personally, I guess I was a little under leveled going into the fight, so I had to utilize every bit of strategic thinking that I could using the items that I had. At this point in my video game career, I said that strategy guides were kind of cheating, and looking up things on the internet was cheating. I was, you do what you got to do to enjoy the game. But for me at that time, I was a little stupid, and I said, I'm not looking this up. I'm not going to do it. So I had to find every strategy. I can't remember the exact strategy but I know it had involved throwing up lunar curtains, I believe it's what it's called, to cast a wall on you, and then Albed potions. I just know that I had to use a lot of those. But anyways, and then moving the airship out to attack with Waka. I just know these are things that are just popping in my mind. But anyways, the memory comes from actually beating Everay, and I just remember it being such a huge accomplishment for me. And the reward was the Wedding Crasher CGI cinematic in Bevelle. After you beat it, you get to see that the wedding, and because I got stuck on Everett, and I'm like, man, I'm not even gonna be able to see the freaking wedding. I'm so mad. And then there it was. You crash the wedding in Bevelle. So freaking cool.
I just when you said like the Wedding Crashers and you like beat the boss and you just like it's just Vince Vaughn and
Owen
like
Wilson.
Owen Wilson, like wow.
Wow.
Oh man, I love these Wedding Crashers cinematics. Like,
Yes.
So I keep hearing everybody talk about like Evray being their wall and everything, but like you do know you could like grind on the airship.
Yes,
They
yeah,
give like
that
really
was-
good SP.
That's what I had to do.
if you're Vinny and love grind,
There's
And
so
then-
much
and then-
grinding, yeah.
And then Rin, it because on my no sphere grid playthrough against Evray, Rin sells you all the stuff you need to make poison proof and stone proof, which are Evray's two
Oh God.
you know, two things that really beat you up in that fight.
Yeah,
So
that's-
yeah, I just made all of my stuff for all the boss fights really. Zombie
my
proof was big at the end.
Zombie proof. God, Jesus, that would be so helpful. Why didn't I look at strategy guides?
And so what was your reaction when you were underwater and you saw Evray come back to life and you were like, I gotta fight this again?
Okay, so first of all, by the way, guys, I was 11. All right, so the strategy, the strategies were, I was just trying to play the game. I don't even know what I was doing at the time. But when I saw Everray come back to life, I was like, woo. But then I was like, wait, it's a zombie. He's
Yep.
undead. This is easy. Let's just cure the crap out of him, you know. so that boss fight was so much easier than the airship battle for sure. And I was like, oh, thank God, man, because when I saw Every again, I was like, nope.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 X potions kill him or something. in that
Yeah,
fight.
yeah. I remember throwing an X potion at him. I was like, yeah, that was a much easier battle. And then I guess the last thing for me, I know this is a little bonus, but it's a really short one. The opening video of Final Fantasy X, my favorite video.
With Rammstein's
Favorite opening
music
of all
in the
time.
back.
Yeah, favorite opening of Final Fantasy. Go ahead, Reed. What's your Final Fantasy X? Listen to your story. Let us listen to your story.
I will tell you a tale. I need like one of my like the loots or whatever. Start plucking. Man, yeah, I was in 7th grade, and I was like in science class, and a buddy of mine was telling me that I mean I played sports like my whole life, and my buddy was like telling me about this game where it's like handball underwater. And for some reason I was like, this sounds incredible. And so like then like when Final Fantasy X like starts, it's like Titus playing Blitzball. And I was like, dude, this is like actually awesome. And then, you know, the Sin attack and everything like that, like that was just like so next level at the time for me. I mean, all the Final Fantasies have like really good intros, like 7, the train ride, 8 with the Cypher Squall fight. Wow, I'm actually drawing a blank on 9, but like 10s was just like with the new technology and stuff, just cranked it up. So just seeing that for the first time was like something I'll never forget. And then playing Blitzball like for 50 hours in a playthrough, like just nonstop. That's probably that and dodging lightning.
Well, yeah, that one
Yeah.
probably stays in your memory for other reasons.
That is not fond.
The death of controllers.
The death of controllers was the Chocobo race for me.
Oh
Mm.
god.
That stupid race.
God, they really made you work for those ultimate.
Yeah, they definitely weren't shy of the grind. The Chocobo race, I'm trying to think if that's worse than the Hippo race in 9, because that was the worst mini game I've ever experienced in my life in any game. It was so bad. Like, and who knew hippos were so fast and bipedal?
And bipedal.
In that order, like those are the 2 most outrageous things.
Yeah, for me, I guess my fondest Final Fantasy X moment is when I wanted to fight the Dark Aeons, and I got up to Yojimbo, and I realized that I needed 255 luck to fight that thing. So I spent a day, maybe a day and a half. I don't know. Time is fluid when you play Final Fantasy. I spent a day and I was just farming the Greater Sphere in the Monster Arena and the Earth Eater to get all the Fortune Spheres I needed to fight Dark Yojimbo, and I just put my old Linkin Park Meteora and Hybrid Theory CDs into my disc changer, and I just listened to Linkin Park playing Final Fantasy just over and over and over and over, and that was great. I attribute Linkin Park to Final Fantasy. Like whenever I hear Linkin Park, I think of Final Fantasy. Whenever I play Final Fantasy, I think of Linkin Park because of I just feel like those two were made for each other.
Yeah,
But that's probably my fondest moment.
I wonder how many people do think that though. Like because Linkin Park was 2001 or 2000 was Hybrid Theory, 2002 or 3
It was like
was
2003, I think.
2003 was Meteora.
And it's like
Dude,
Final Fantasy and Linkin Park, like you said, hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like that was the big things back then. I wonder how many people were grinding Final Fantasy while listening to Linkin Park. That's really cool because I associate Linkin Park with 10 as well. That's awesome.
yeah, so that's like right around the time, but also for whatever reason, Somewhere I Belong off Meteora was like just I mean, I could care less about like the vocals and like everything like that. Just like the music of it. Me and my brother would play we still played Goldeneye on 64. And for some reason, just the music of that song just jives so perfectly with Goldeneye. So like that was like our Goldeneye song. We just put it on a loop, and play like Proximity Mines at faculty and hate each other for hours at a time.
That's awesome. So we can go on to our favorite Christmas memories with Final Fantasy, guys. All right, so since this is a Christmas special, and once again, before we move on from the topic of Final Fantasy X, I do want to say that we will return to Final Fantasy X and do a worthy special of Final Fantasy X. We have a lot of really diehard fans. I know Vinny is one of them. I know Osby is definitely a Final Fantasy X enthusiast. So we will definitely return to Final Fantasy X and do a special just like we did with Final Fantasy VII, but we want to do it right. All right, guys? So moving on to the Final Fantasy Christmas memories. Now, for me, I'll start off again. I'll go with a recent one because I got a lot of Christmas memories. Probably in 2001, when I was 11, I opened Final Fantasy X for Christmas. I wasn't allowed to get get anything until Christmas, like starting in September. It was ridiculous. So if something came out in like October through December, I had to wait for Christmas. I wasn't allowed to get anything, just ask for it for Christmas. I was like, So anyways, I'm sure I opened 10 on Christmas Day. But this one's different, right? So kind of evoking that same excitement and anticipation. I'm doing the same thing this year with the PlayStation 5. All right. 4 years ago, Final Fantasy 15 was almost it was out at this point, but when it was coming out, I said, this is what I want. I was so freaking hyped for 15, and I said, you know what? To bring back that feeling of as a child opening a present and say it's 64. I wanted to bring back that feeling with 15, and I said, I've never been more hyped for a game at that point in my life. For 15. So I asked for the big collector's edition. I should have got it out. The big collector's edition that comes with Noctis's figure. And the only copy they had left was on Xbox One. And I had just bought a PlayStation 4 Pro. And I'm like, well, I need to experience it the best way you can possibly experience it at the time. The One X was not out. So I said, all right. I asked for the special edition for the Xbox One for Christmas. And then I just couldn't help myself, had to buy the PlayStation 4 copy for myself because I wanted that Yoshitaka Amano Big Bang Steelbook art. So I bought that. I promised that I wouldn't open it until after Christmas. And then that promise turned into, I promised that I only play the opening. And then after that, I have to wait for Christmas. And then that promise turned into, look, okay, I'm going to play only side quests and not progress the story at all until Christmas. but I was hooked on that game. I loved it so much. and my characters were extremely over leveled by the time Christmas came around because I couldn't stop playing it, and I was just grinding even after doing every single side quest I could before progressing the main story. Just just my characters were so extremely over leveled, made the rest of the game a breeze. But yeah, so when I finally opened it on Christmas, I was very, very excited. If I could go back and do it again, I probably wouldn't have played it to keep the anticipation like at a premium, but because I had already experienced the opening. But yeah, man, and then opening up that the huge collector's edition with this Noctis figure about like that tall. Really cool. Really cool. That's a recent Christmas memory for me that I wanted to share. How about Vinny? What you got, man? What's your Christmas memory? It could be at any point. It doesn't have to be recent.
I think my fondest Final Fantasy Christmas memory is I played 12 a lot and I liked it. And then I don't remember how long it was between 12 and 13, but I think it was a decent amount of time between those two coming out, right?
Between 12 and 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure there was a pretty big gap there.
Yeah, I remember thinking to myself, like, Final Fantasy is probably on its downward, like it peaked with 7 and then it kind of plateaued with 10 and it was just kind of going down. And I really wasn't expecting a 13 to come out. And then I heard that 13 was coming out, but I didn't have the money to get it. And then I ended up getting it for Christmas. And I played and beat it from Christmas night, I think, into the 2 days after. Like, just played it straight through. And I loved it a lot. But it diminished with subsequent playthroughs because they don't really allow for you to do much else after 13 is more linear than 10, and then the Crystarium, how it just like I love over leveling, I love grinding and all that stuff, and it just kind of stops you. It just says like, no, you can't go any further until you beat the next boss, which is how they kept bosses difficult, I guess. But I loved playing through it, and the summons were kind of like refreshing, how they were like Transformers. They were vehicles and monsters at the same time. But playing through Final Fantasy 13 when I had thought Final Fantasy might be done, was at least done with main lines, because everybody always does spin-offs and everything. But I'm happy that they're still doing main lines, and we have 16 on the horizon and everything like that. But yeah, like with Final Fantasy 15, like I don't know if you remember these, Daniel, or if you have any of these. I have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But so if anybody wants them, I have a whole bunch of these. These are the Jones Soda's Wiz's energizing elixirs from Final Fantasy 15. I also got my hands on one of these too, the Nuka-Cola Quantums.
The Quantum.
Yeah.
I remember
if
that.
If anyone wants to drink some Wiz, hit up Vinny.
I don't know if I would drink these. These are from when Final Fantasy 15 came out. They're unopened, but I don't know. I'm not sure if they started off this color. I'm not 100% sure. But,
bro, it's not even bathwater. Like, why would you drink?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
The original.
But yeah. So yep, that's my Christmas stuff. I got those for Christmas. Like, I bought them for myself for Christmas because
because you're a grown
it's a Final
man.
Fantasy elixir. Yeah, because I'm a grown man.
I just imagine it's like Cheeto flavor. It's like, whatever you do, it's just an aesthetic thing. Don't drink it.
It's
orange cream,
right? Orange and cream soda, which I don't like that flavor whatsoever.
It's delicious. Jones soda, the best. I'm jonesing for a Jones right now, if you know what I mean.
Well, the Nuka-Cola Quantum is my favorite flavor, but it's just a blueberry lemonade or whatever. Berry lemonade soda. But yeah, the Nuka-Cola Quantum I wouldn't drink right now either.
No.
That's from when Fallout 4 came out.
The sun has
years
moved.
and years ago.
I'm trying to get this tree in here.
Yeah, get that Christmas.
Oh yeah, you look good now, Reed.
Yeah, you look. Yeah, it looks better. I can actually see you, not a silhouette. Reed, what's your Final Fantasy Christmas memory, man? What's a Christmas memory?
The only one I ever got on Christmas was 9. And it was addressed, it was like on the fireplace mantle, and it was from Santa to Ryan and Reed. So it's
Right,
like
Henry.
it's like, so it was, and like that moment, like right before there's about to be something happening. Like we look at each other and we're just like, all right, so we race to it to try to get it. So I get it, but he takes away. It's like my name. Santa wrote my name first, so I get to play it first. So, oh my god, dude. So neither of us
Why
got
would
to play it.
Santa do this to us?
Frankly, he's a monster. Yeah, that was a pretty funny time. Probably
Yeah.
not for my parents, but it's
That-
we were so competitive about Final Fantasy stuff. But actually, probably the best one was for Final Fantasy VII. We got a Brady Games. I told you about the strategy guide I had
Yeah.
for 7. We got that on Christmas, and I was like so excited because I just wanted to like. That's when we started doing like perfect games where we'd get like 99 of every item, max level, max optimization, everything like that. Even though that walkthrough did say you could get Zach in your party, and you can't. Like what kind of guy was just like, hey, really piss off the kids? Like, what if?
I don't know.
All right. So here's my thought.
Possibilities.
The
Here's my tinfoil.
possibilities.
Somebody get my tinfoil. All right, so someone from the future who knows what happens at the end of 7 Remake, right, goes back in time and retcons Zach back into 7. So the Brady Games walkthrough I had was for the new Final Fantasy VII timeline.
Bro.
Did that strategy guy talk about whispers?
Come on. Yeah.
It
must have been mentioned at some point.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like in parentheses randomly, like whisper. Like,
Yeah,
whisper.
he is the whisper, bro. The guy who went back in time.
That's true.
Boom. Dude, I just like
Theory
seriously.
crafting here on FFTV is next level, guy. You know what I'm saying? Like we think about things that nobody thinks about. We think about
I
things.
literally, yeah.
Isn't there a theory that Final Fantasy X happened years before Final Fantasy VII?
Like a prequel. Yeah, it's a very big theory because there's.
I feel like Final Fantasy VII. I feel like 10 would be the sequel to 7 because the way when you said that the universes were the same, the first thing that I thought of when I started piecing things together was okay. Sephiroth summoned Meteor, and Meteor fell on Shinra. Meteor held Sin in it. Sin came and destroyed the world, and all the people in 10 are talking about how we had all these machines, and then Sin came as our punishment. I figured, Sin would be the summon from Meteor that came and destroyed all of the machines, and now 10 is thousands of years in the future when, everything's already destroyed. Like Shinra, Midgar would be like Xanarkand.
Are we talking
So what
after
if
the pro or the epilogue? Like after the Red 13 epilogue, or even after
because
that?
Red 13's it would happen after that because at the end of the Red 13 epilogue you hear children laughing, so humanity wasn't destroyed. And then I also want to know how Red 13 made it if he's the last of the species, but that's I guess
that's actually explained. It's in the compilation where I don't want to get my facts wrong, but there is a Red 13's species. There's a female that goes into hibernation. I guess that's their period of pregnancy.
It sounds like a cop out.
Yeah, it really feels like filling in a plot hole. But yeah,
it's all in this video where they document it. It's called Red Does Dallas. They show you all the details how it happened. But so here's the thought though, like Sin's like sent to punish and everything like that. So what if Sin's just like a weapon? Because
that's true. Penance is a weapon, which I don't know why they didn't just use Penance to defeat Sin, because Penance is so much stronger than Sin.
I really like that theory though, like that a lot of people are always like Shinra from Final Fantasy X-2 has discovered a way to provide energy through the planet and stuff like that, and that's why everybody's like, "Oh my God, this is the Shinra." Well, here's the hook in it though. That same Shinra person is in the picture in Final Fantasy VII Remake in the museum part.
I saw that, but that suit can be, instead of that being Shinra growing up, that could be, just a suit that's handed down through the generations. I mean, his name is Shinra, but in Final Fantasy X Part 2, doesn't Shinra turn into like a monster?
I'm not like super familiar with 10-2, to be honest with you. I can't answer that.
I'm pretty I
So-
could look that up real quick, but I'm pretty sure Shinra turns into like this monster that you fight. Hold on. But yeah, keep going.
So yeah,
That's interesting.
there's like we don't just wear tinfoil on this channel. We craft tinfoil.
Yes.
I speak in foil. First, outer, inner, last. Come on, guys, let's do some math homework. So all right. So the weapon,
Almighty
weapon,
Shinra. That's who you fight in Final Fantasy X too. Almighty Shinra.
So maybe the ones that we see in Final Fantasy X are like, I don't know, hardcore like
Why does he look like Earthworm
cultists or
Jim?
something that
Earthworm Jim. I don't.
Yeah, hold them up again.
Yo, why is that? Yo, why is Earthworm Jim in Final Fantasy X too? What is this?
Yo, yeah, dude,
Yo.
who knew? So wait, hold on. Are you saying that Earthworm
Booyah!
Jim is the sequel to Final Fantasy X too?
Yeah, and I mean,
Yo,
if we're going that far,
wait a
so is
second.
Gex the Gecko.
He's defeated. He burrows underground.
Yeah.
Changes his ways and becomes a hero of mankind.
Becomes
He
part
is
of the live stream, and then
Earthworm
that's what
Jim.
gives him like the superhuman ability. That he's just a little worm at that time. The live stream
Yeah.
powers him to become.
He just goes
Earthworm
by
Jim.
See, I have
He
a
goes by
theory.
Shinra, but his birth name was James.
Since we're doing tinfoil hat stuff, I have a theory that do you guys remember the game Blasto?
Yes.
Okay, I'm convinced that Blasto is Johnny Bravo.
Oh
who
my
went to
God.
the future.
What? So there's like something famous, like the guy who voiced Blasto, something like crazy, like what is it?
All right, as we wait for that answer,
I have to know.
I have to know, man. This is some important theories that you guys. I'm sure everybody's enjoying these. Earthworm Jim is the new.
Yeah, we
It's the new
completely went
prequel.
off the rails.
The absolute prequel to Final Fantasy VII and X. You've heard it here first, and then also that Brady Games went back in time.
By future people. Yeah, exactly, dude.
Time travelers.
What like a
Well-
really perfectly subtle way to like, there's like, well, if you go back in time, butterfly effect, like you can't change things too much or else you'll mess up the future again, like the timeline. So the guy's like, all right, I got an idea. It's just, like, just adds a paragraph in a strategy guide, and he's like, no one will ever know except for Reed Daniels.
Except for Reed. I don't know it either.
Yeah, we're going into a new timeline, Terminator timeline, where only me knowing this is going to save the world.
Did they
Well,
make
you
two
do
different
know, like-
strategy guides? Because I have one. I have a strategy guide for 7, but I don't know if it's made by Brady Games. It might be something like Prima or something like that.
I can't imagine that's an official strategy guide.
I
saying,
don't
like,
know,
Oh, you
man,
can get
like-
Zach in the party.
I've never seen that before.
I'm telling you, man. Like I need to. I think Ryan has. I think my brother has it, but
Definitely.
I don't
course he
know. I'll have to
Go
dig
find
around.
it.
But yeah, it's in the part about the Temple of the Ancients. It's just like you find like an injured guy, and you have to do this, and this, and you'll find this. Tifa will find this guy in the Temple of the Ancients.
I remember the injured guy.
And-
Right?
Yeah, and you get Zack, and he has like all the abilities of Cloud. And then like once Cloud reawakens or whatever, his abilities change.
It's interesting.
That is
All right,
interesting.
so
It's from the future.
I'd like to speak a little bit. Speaking of the future, what a beautiful segue. Speaking of the future, this is the future of Final Fan TV. I'd like to talk about it briefly for a second. Also, please stay tuned because the long anticipated arrival of the Big O. It just takes so long for the Big O to get here, but when he does get here,
I see what you
it's-
did there.
It's
Wait,
gonna be
hold on.
so
Can
great.
It's
gonna be great.
Whenever he like joins the call, like especially for today, can we get it where it's God, what's that song? Where it's like dun dun dun. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
I mean, we can
every
do it
time
for him.
Osby. Guys, you're seeing the cultivation of so much like so many new norms on Final Fantasy.
Yeah, this is the holiday special, man. We're just having a good time today.
Reed drank a little too much eggnog.
For the future of Final Fan TV, starting in 2021, January 2nd. Actually, it might be the 3rd. I don't know. We're gonna have a double header that day, with
That's two heads.
two amazing guests, that I'm not ready to announce yet. But please stay tuned for the announcements on that. You can check us out, follow us on Twitter. That's where I'll make the announcements. I mean, I'm really excited about these guests, and then I'm also extremely excited about the following guests that are booked throughout January, guys. January is already booked. That's how amazing this is right now.
Yeah.
That's how
And
like
we
final
got a pretty strong docket going too. It's crazy how much it's taken off. Like, you know, in our infancy, it's like, so like, you know, we had to do a cast for like 6 months before it's like, oh yeah, well, like our 4th one had John Eric Bentley.
right.
and let me also just say, as a Christmas special, you know, like it's all about the spirit and everything like that, that especially talking with Vic Chow and John Eric Bentley and like the things that they shared with us and everything like that was true inspiration in a year when we so direly needed it. I just want to say that, shout out to them again. And John, I love you, man. Even, you know, change my nickname, please. It's got to come to me.
And
Oh, man.
Osby's
Yeah, well said, Reed. Like they turned out, both of those actors, voice actors, and honestly, every guest that we've had on the show are just really incredibly humble and good people, and we've been lucky to be able to speak with them, allow their voice to be heard. I know that, you know, we're small time at the moment, so we pull in a couple hundred views here and there, but I really feel like I also want to thank the fans, because of those couple hundred views. They may seem small numbers, but I really feel like with FFTV that we're gaining this like committed fan base, which is really cool. Whereas we get about a couple hundred views, but they're watching. You guys are watching our videos. You're watching a good chunk of them, if not all of them. There's been a couple of people in the comments, you know, positivity. We really appreciate that. It's a much needed boost in confidence for us to know, like, okay, look, we're on to the next one, because, you know, this guy said this, and you know, so it's really cool to get that positivity from you guys. And also thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking the videos, sharing the videos, retweeting, all that good stuff. Really cool.
You guys are hit points.
Hey, yo, the Big O is here.
Well,
All right,
I think that's a
let me
uh,
hop in late.
Can you-
Jeez.
I think that's
Can
a
you guys
good
hear this?
segue. Hold on.
The Big O is late to arrive.
I mean,
guys
Never
I'm assuming you
disappoints.
couldn't hear that.
I think that was a good segue, though, thanking the fans and everything, because I at 300 subscribers, I believe currently right now we're sitting at 221.
Mhm.
So at 300 subscribers, I got some Final Fantasy merchandise that we're going to be giving away when we hit 300 subscribers. It's going to be randomly drawn. We're going to follow all the rules to a legitimate giveaway, but at 300 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. One of the prizes is going to be a music box. You wind it up, it's a music box, and it plays Aerith's theme from Final Fantasy VII.
girl.
So
Having
you know,
so much fun with these notepads today. Hold on, do I still have this?
Vinny, thanks for that, man. I'll be sure to like come up with a cool like infographic or whatever for this giveaway. But I do appreciate that. That is actually coming from Vinny, so big props to Vinny. Thank you so much for putting on that giveaway.
Vinny,
well, it's for
you
the
are-
fans. It's a nice thank you.
You are the
Yeah.
best, Vinny. I mean, you don't get enough thanks, my man. I'm always over here interrupting you and shit on our wonderful podcast.
Okay. It's all right.
All supporting the motion of Vinny being the best. Say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. The
Ayes.
motion passes. And
Ayes.
Vinny, you're best.
I'm
I-
sure this was already mentioned too. For those of you wondering where I've been, it's not important. But what is important is the fact that we can see how glorious Mr. Reed is now that he's not hiding behind an image.
It's
I mean, look,
beautiful.
look
I'm
at
not in
look-
mortal peril.
Look at this beautiful man beast over here.
Man
who is-
beast.
who's just
Reed, Man Beast, Daniel.
all these guys got all of these wonderful beards, and I can't grow anything. So let's get
mine's not very wonderful. I need to shave.
round of applause for all the men who was here during the whole podcast, and not the guys showing up late. I can assure you, just fellas.
This will come up on your quarterly review.
Yeah, this.
I was so worried about that, and I can assure you that wash your hands and stuff, wear a mask, and man, Reed is beautiful. Look at this man.
And Reed is beautiful, Man Beast. All right, so
felt very, very compelled to say that.
2021 brings new content to FFtv. Reed, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
Oh no, it's fine.
I feel like you had a good one there, and I cut you off.
So now every time Osby joins, we have to play the "Oh Yeah," which I linked in the chat. And then for me, it's just that "You're Beautiful" song or whatever. The piano.
Don't get me started. Hold on, man. I can play that. Don't get me started.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go.
That'll be
Big O with a musical debut on Final Fan TV.
Guys, this went from a Christmas special to just a dude love fest.
Dude love. He's the
do you guys know the words to Dude Love
love.
Fest? It's gonna be our new hit single, Dude Love Fest. It'll be the third track on our album. Speaking of music, by the way.
Beautiful, read it's true.
Man Beast.
Saw your face in a crowded Final Fantasy. Don't know what to do.
Wow, that was this is how I feel about that.
I just want
This
you guys to
got
know
so
that
off the rails.
that was not practiced. It just came out of passion.
That was beautiful.
For all of our wonderful. It was beautiful, actually.
That was the name of the song.
That was literally beautiful.
It was literally beautiful.
Those are the exact lyrics. Like in the actual song, they address me directly. They said, Read.
My apologies, gentlemen. I did not mean to completely just derail what was going on.
No, man, this is great. This is a holiday. It's
been a constant cycle of derailing and derailing, which
I need
sounds
you
really
guys to know that I think you talked about Final Fantasy X. I love Final Fantasy X. I just want to say one thing about all of Final Fantasy X, and there's a special moment in my life where I think back to Titus and Yuna floating through that sparkly river, and Seitiku Deinai playing in the background, and they're making out in the water and talking about how she's just going to give up, and then she's like, I can't give up, and then Kamari's creeping, and man, I know that's just a special moment in my life, because that was the first time in my life that I realized that
that Kamari was a pervert.
We'll go with that. That's it right there. That's it right there. But I just wanted to share. I don't want to feel too late.
No, man. I know. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I said the Big O wishes he could be here because Final Fantasy X is important to him as well. So
we got here.
But we will have a Final Fantasy X full on special. I've already I've announced that, and we're committed to it. It's going to happen. What we're also committed to is the 2021 Final Fan TV content that's coming to you. Here we go. We have seasons. This is the big one, guys. Seasons of content coming to you based on each numbered Final Fantasy game, starting, of course, with the very first one, Final Fantasy I. And as I said at the top of the show, Limit Breaker Vinny McGovern will be doing challenge runs. And they're going to be really fun. You don't want to miss those. So that'll also fall under the Let's Plays. We might even just do just a fun get together Let's Play while he's doing the challenge runs, but we will focus on each numbered Final Fantasy for these seasons of content. Final Fantasy I will also have history vids, maybe like some, maybe did you know? Trivia, or like little fun tidbits here and there, maybe some strategy tips from Vinny and the rest of the guys. Also, we will be doing funny vids like bad trailer voice, like on Final Fantasy 1. and then just go on with there and do some bad synopsis and have a fun a little trailer there.
Next time on Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Or what's the one thing they do with movies, and it's so funny. It's like
Coming
like
this
brief-
summer.
briefly, it's like you briefly summarize a movie, but it's like the plot is backwards. Like for Jaws, it's like shark has stomach ache and throws up a bunch of people.
There you go. Yeah, we'll do backwards Final Fantasy 1. That would be fun. So the ideas will just keep rolling on from there. We're going to be every video that we do besides Final Podcast, which will continue to focus on the Final Fantasy community, spotlighting the developers, the voice actors, and everything else. Final Fantasy, we'll just keep that open to any topic for Final Fantasy. But other than that, we'll be starting to post more frequent videos, more variety in the videos. So they'll all be focused on Final Fantasy 1 for at least, we haven't decided how long a season's going to be, but I'm thinking at least 2 months for each game. So
at least until the party dies, we run out of Phoenix Down. So I mean, there's
yeah, there you go. All right, guys, everybody's dead in the party, so
No
so
pressure,
we're moving
right?
on to Final Fantasy 2.
no pressure, Vinny.
And speaking of Phoenix Downs, have we addressed the bar idea on the show?
I didn't know if you wanted to announce that or keep it a secret until you're ready to do it, or I think it's an amazing idea.
Yeah, it's a cool. I mean, hold on. Let me just do it again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Insert.
We've been doing it so effortlessly today. I ran a bar for a little while called the Phoenix Down, and we were talking about segments for the show. So I was thinking of doing some Final Fantasy and game themed drinks and doing little episodes about that. And the first one will be the Phoenix Down.
Ooh.
That's coming in the future now that I have a functioning camera and free time.
Yeah, that's gonna be so much fun, man. Ramblin' Reed doing a
Wait, all right, hold
Wait,
on. Is it Ramblin' Reed or is it
Ramblin' Man Beast Reed? We're just gonna add on to your nicknames. That was just gonna be the Ramblin', the Man Beast, and it'll be like a Daenerys thing. You'll just have a long title before we announce who you are.
Those things that you mix drinks in, those are called ramblers, right?
Yeah,
Ramblin'
yeah,
Reed.
sure.
Are they called
Ramblin' Reed's
ramblers?
bar.
No, like seriously, are they
they're
called
tumblers?
Shakers.
Oh, tumblers. They're tumblers. Never mind.
Tumblers.
You could be tumbling, Reed.
Ooh.
Tumbling Reed.
I did do a flip once.
Tumbleweed, tumbleweed,
Oh
Reed.
no, Vinny, why have you gone there? I can't believe you've done this. Oh God, name jokes, they've started.
All right, other than that, guys, that one's gonna be a lot of fun. We're also going to have remake part 2 and Final Fantasy 16 coverage, also, of course, in a news and rumors show that I will start up. We're probably, as the channel grows, these series will start to appear more often. The more incentive that we have to do them. So please subscribe, like, and we will provide. Also, reaction videos will be live on Twitch. We'll start a
Shirtless
Patreon with actually the Patreon's already created. We just got to create a Patreon benefits and stuff. We will be reaching out to you guys to ask us what kind of benefits would you like to see from us. And then
Fan TV friends.
Standalone Let's Plays of Final Fantasy 14 may also be appearing, since we will be starting Final Fantasy 14 coming after Christmas.
And I don't know if I told you this, but I actually on one of his videos, I actually commented to Night Sky Prince about the idea of starting a game together, and he was about it.
Really?
So, yeah, so maybe follow up on that, and we can do a playthrough with him.
Well, absolutely, we will. That's awesome, man.
Definitely.
Night Sky Prince is such a great guy.
We've
That
had
game
honestly,
took
man,
2
we've had
years
some
of
like
mine.
awesome people, and I'm kind of bummed I couldn't make it for Audrey, but she seemed like obviously really sweet and everything.
Mhm,
And what's funny is like one of the nicest people I've ever met was Barrett. Like John Eric Bentley, like this big intimidating dude, and he's like, "Oh, hi fellas."
Yeah.
Other than that damn nickname. John, get on it.
Ramblin' Reed.
Rambling man beast.
And the big O.
That's-
Don't forget that. He gave
I mean,
Osby big O.
it's-
What's up,
it's-
big O?
It's not a euphemism.
I didn't even get a
It's not what it is.
nickname.
He didn't even get it. But I
I
gave
get a
you-
nickname.
I have blessed you with the greatest nickname on the show, the Limit
I
Break.
Yeah.
mean, John Bentley just like called you a hero. No big deal.
Yeah, that's true. He did. He did.
Firefighter, yeah.
He's like, you the real MVP over
He
here. And he's
personally-
like, I didn't get a nickname, dog. I didn't get it."
He stopped me from continuing the show. He's like, wait a second. Let's give a thanks to Vinny. I'm like, well John,
You
if Barrett tells
inspired
me
the
to
man.
stop, I'm stopping. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Your show now.
It's your show now.
So I want to get on to the Secret Santa game.
Ooh, we got a game.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah,
game, man. This is the
I'm
All
gonna
Secret
stay
right,
fast
Santa.
man.
for, obviously.
Yeah,
But, no,
Quick
I-
question about the game.
It's fine. I'm not gonna miss any important things.
Okay.
So
Quick
if
question about the game.
if our image, let's say my image pops up, am I still like I'm choosing
Yes, I'm going
wrong
to
on
explain the
purpose,
rules
right? Okay.
right now, and hopefully that way everybody watching will have a better sense of it. I'm trying to make this
your
make a lot of
notepads.
sense here, guys. Okay, so first of all, I will reveal an image of a gift, and then choose a random Final Fantasy character that's going to be at this Secret Santa party, and that opened the gift. I will then ask you three if this gift was intended for that character, or if you believe that it belonged to another character. And then you will also try to figure out which one among you is the Secret Santa. So in practice, or in theory of this this idea, one of you will know what the gift is and who it's to, and that you're the Secret Santa, but you need to keep that a mystery. You need to make sure you throw off your opponents and make them think that you're just spitballing ideas, and they don't sound obvious. They don't sound you don't want to sound too suspicious by not saying anything at all, because then they're gonna be like, well, he didn't say a thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's got to be the Secret Santa.
The
So-
shifty eyes gave it away.
Yes, so you don't want to give it away, but you also want to add input to it. So it's going to be fun to kind of be deceiving in this sense here, kind of in the vein of Among Us, where
Yeah,
you will
so-
have 1 minute in between me asking, opening the presents, saying this character did it, or opened it, which one among you is the Secret Santa, and which
Who is it
character
meant
does it
for?
belong to. You will write your after the 1 minute's conversation, like it will open up to 1 minute conversation among you three, and then after that's done, you don't say a word. Just write down your answers. You write which character it's to and the Secret Santa, and then among you three. Okay, does that make sense?
I mean, I can only get so excited. Please.
I can only
Yeah.
get so
It's-
excited.
Dude, like obviously we talked about it in our chat, and then like Danny and I had a separate like string where we were just like going on about it. So yeah, I'm excited. So quick, Danny, thank you for an excellent oration there.
Thank you.
I just wanted to use the word oration today.
Yeah, absolutely. I would too.
Got it.
word
Yeah,
of the day?
So in short, Danny's gonna share a video, share an image
Here, I'll
of
bring
the
that up now.
gift, and say this person opened it. So, and it could be the person it's meant for. So he's gonna say that, and then we get a minute, or roughly one chicken san Final Fantasy VII theme duration to talk among us, and then at the end of that, we write down our answers, count down, we all show them at the same time. Obviously, whoever is the person who gave it writes me or whatever. So you get a point if people can't guess who your gift is for, and if they don't guess that it's to you or from you,
Mm.
and if you do guess
Is that
correctly who it's
Shrek?
for,
What is Shrek doing here?
That's definitely Shrek. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your soundbite from this episode. You just wait and out of randomly. Is that Shrek?
Shrek?
it's like American Psycho, where like throughout the whole movie, it's like, is that Donald Trump's car? It's like, is that his shit?
Shrek.
I'm not even mad that Shrek's in there, man.
Dude, I need to get the new Dissidia looks incredible. Oh, geez.
I was so excited when I came up. I was like, I'm just gonna throw a random Shrek in there.
All right, so hang with me here. All right, what if Shrek is a direct sequel to?
All right.
You guys, you're tinfoiling earlier, Osby.
I mean,
So what's going to happen is I'm going to let's take a
sus.
yeah, Shrek is sus. What is he doing here? All right, I'm gonna name the people at the Christmas party here. These are the Final Fantasy characters at the Christmas party. We have Locke, Emperor Mateus. We have Garland, Red 13, Cloud, Tifa, Ignis, Snow Villers, Yuffie, Orin, Balthier, Titus, Kuja, Saz. I can't click on this one. Zell, Kamari, Ash, Dalmasca, Vivi, Yang Lang. We have Sabin, Beatrix. We have Kefka, the Cloud of Darkness, Bartz, and Shrek. Quinn, Zidane, Kane Hidewind, a very hungry monster from Final Fantasy VII. All right. So that is all of the characters here at the Christmas party. Now, each of you, I gave you 5 Secret Santa characters. You will notice that there is 30 characters on the screen. So, with 5 Secret Santa characters each, what that means is that there's going to be 15 characters that you do not have, that nobody has. But when I open, and then there's 5 gifts apiece up here. When I open a present, the present will be revealed. And then when the present is revealed, I will choose a random Final Fantasy character to give it to. Okay? Are you guys ready to begin? And I have a randomizer on my phone to give it to a random Final Fantasy character. Okay, so let me open up this this app real quick. Actually, it doesn't look like my... If it's not saved, then I'm not going to do it.
Can we just
list.
say
There
that
it is.
every
Okay.
single one is opened by Shrek?
So here we go. Every single... Does this one belong to Shrek or what? All right. Here we go. You guys ready for the first gift?
The first gift.
Let's open the gift. It is a hair comb. And the person who opened it was Quinn.
Oh,
did this
my
hair
goodness.
comb belong to Quinn?
Wow.
All
I
right.
don't think it could have been any more perfect.
Let
Dan.
me
I was gonna say, he uses forks.
Man,
let
this is
me
awesome.
Okay.
let me give you guys 1 minute on the clock. I'm going to start the timer here, and as I will let you know when the timer beeps, conversation stops. Even if you're in the middle of a conversation, the conversation stops. Are you guys ready? Let me put 1 minute on the clock. You have 1 minute to discuss. Go.
All right.
Oh,
All
I
right,
think it belongs to
did it?
Tifa.
you think it belongs to Tifa?
Yeah,
does.
I mean, it's
She
a
has
it's
like
a
the hairpin or
it's a
whatever,
comb.
right?
So she has like the longest hair in the game in any of the franchise.
You know, I can kind of see that, but it's kind of shaped like a fork though, and Quina uses a fork. You know what I'm saying?
And combs are forked.
But it's shaped like a
Combs-
fork, kind of.
Combs are a fork.
Look at
That's
that. It does. It's kind of shaped like one though.
you can eat with a comb.
I mean,
I know firsthand.
ooh.
I'm so happy I got off that island.
So you're saying it's for Tifa? Okay.
I think it's for Tifa.
Okay. All right. What about you, Reed? What's going on?
I think I know exactly who it's for. But I don't know if I can share that.
Seeming a little sus over there, buddy.
Well, it's good.
Ooh.
That's why they call me Ramblin' Sus.
That's time.
That's the time.
That's the time.
All right, so I'm going to ask
All
you
right.
guys to write down who you think this
I know
this hair comb is actually for, and who's the Secret Santa among you.
Mm.
You guys got a good view of this this image? There you go. All right. Now, I mean, this is going to be interesting. Now, during the conversation, there was a little bit of a sus going on with Reed. And I don't even know if I'm using that word right. People use it all the time. Sus. I'm just going to say, I'm going to call this Sus Santa. Are you guys done? You have your answers?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. I would like you to reveal your answers. Now, remember, if you are the Secret Santa, you write down the correct one. All right, guys?
Wait.
You're going to need to put that closer, Osby. Can't see it. Osby says Kuja. Reed is the Secret Santa. Reed says it's for Saz, and Vinny is the Secret Santa. Vinny says it is for Saz, and he is indeed the Secret Santa.
That's 2 points for me, ladies and gentlemen.
2 points. Reed, can you keep track of points for me, please?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, that's 2 points for Reed. All right. And then wait, Vinny said Saz, or wait, not Vinny. Did Osby? Who did you say it was for?
It was not Saz. So Osby.
Okay,
was
okay.
on this one.
Wait,
All
but
right.
now I get points too, right?
You get a point.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
you get 2 because Osby didn't guess you or who it was for.
But
So
then
you get
doesn't Reed steal points for me for guessing me correctly?
yeah.
How's that work?
Yeah, so I get 2 and you would get 2.
There you go. So I guess it.
Wait, but
Because
I thought so. Hold on. I thought somewhere in the document it said that like I lose
like
points.
minus one. I don't know. Reed's going to keep track of the points today. I don't really know.
well, I mean, so if
It
you're
says
the
points
giver,
points
you can get
taken
it-
from Secret Santa who has others guess correctly that they were the Secret Santa. -1 for each corrected guess. So Reed steals points from me. for
yeah.
guessing
So
correctly.
yeah, okay. You know what? Let's go with that. I like that idea.
Okay,
So
okay,
we'll see.
So
And it
1
gives me a
point
bigger
for
lead.
Vinny.
And it
1 point
gives
for
me a
Vinny for
bigger
guessing
lead.
Saz. But -1 for getting the incorrect, or for getting guessed, right?
So if I get 2 and it takes away from his 2 from Osby, he would have 0.
All right, cool.
So he's
That's
at-
fine.
Wait,
Well, no,
so,
you only steal 1.
All right, guys. I don't know how this is. I don't know what's. I don't know
because I guess
scoring
guess
system.
both. So I would get 2.
so
Yeah, you
all
would
right,
get
all right.
2.
So Reed's got 2 points, right? Okay. All right.
Count it.
So-
Buckets.
So Reed got the 2 buckets. Okay.
Mm.
Vinny would have had 2 points, but Reed took 1, right?
Hmm.
So
So Reed has 3.
No, Reed just got the 2 because he got it right. So
Of
Reed
course,
got the
Vinny
2
would have
and Vinny
gotten
got the 1,
right,
right?
Secret Santa though. That's like a gimme point.
Right.
Yeah, I
right.
thought I got points because Osby guessed incorrectly.
Yeah. All right.
Sure.
You know what? We're gonna give you 1.
We're gonna give you a point for
And we're
incorrect
gonna
guesses.
roll with this format.
Participation point.
Regardless
Yay!
of how this is going, Osby is losing. So
And that's
I
all
mean,
that matters.
Osby is losing. All right, time to open the next gift. Ding. All right, we have
What?
got to be glued styling spiking glue.
ooh,
Now, we look at our Final Fantasy cast of characters here at the party. Now, spiking glue, man, that really opens up a lot of potential here. You have 1 minute to discuss among yourselves who is the Secret Santa. Oh wait, I'm sorry, and then a random. Let's see who
you
opened
gotta
it.
randomly assign it to somebody.
Yep, let's
dude.
see.
Girl.
Snow has opened the spiking glue. So does
Oh,
this
man.
gift belong to Snow? 1 minute on the clock. Starting
And
right now.
no.
Definitely not him because he wears a
it's-
hat.
It's
Yeah,
definitely not Snow. If I had to guess, I'm definitely going with Shrek. No, it's man, that's gotta be Cloud's glue. Look at Cloud over there with
I
his
mean,
spiky ass hair.
it's him or like Seymour.
Yeah,
or
I think it's
Kuja, 'cause they're the only
Seymour.
ones.
Oh, I
Like
bet,
you know how much product Seymour must need
I-
to really get.
I bet
Look
you
at that.
do think it's Seymour, Mr. Suspect,
I mean-
sussing over there, sus Vinny.
I think it's either Titus or Seymour.
It's sus how many times you just said sus, Osby.
Yeah, nah. Here's the problem. I say Cloud, and he's like, no, it's these other 3 people. It can't be Cloud. It's got it. Vinny's over there. He's sus, man. No. This game gives me anxiety. All right.
I just feel like there's better gifts for Cloud. Like, why would somebody get Cloud like hair gel?
Because have you ever seen Cloud without spiky hair? Come on.
I've also
that'd be
never seen
weird.
Cloud shower.
That's not true. He didn't. No, wait, that was Death Stranding. My mind's not up, man. He wasn't.
Time's up.
Time's up. Write down your answers, please.
right,
It was
man.
sus of how many times you said sus.
Man,
that
I'm
was
not
the
saying
quote
you
of the
should-
conversation
you
right
should
there,
do
guys.
So, it's
terrible
sus
things.
levels of sussing.
Yeah, soma sus.
All right.
sus.
Are we ready to
I'm ready.
unveil?
Yeah, you guys go ahead and reveal your answers, please. Okay. Cloud and Osby is the Secret Santa, is what Reed Daniel says. Cloud and Vinny is the Secret Santa. And then Vinny is indeed the Secret Santa for this one.
Osby sussed me out, man.
He sus.
Vinny over there is like, no, it's like
sus of
four.
the sussing.
He's like four. It's four other people.
I swear to
man.
God,
Like,
if this
no.
next one's mine, Danny, you're screwed with me.
All right, for those of us who have lost count at home, what's the current standings over there?
So I
Reed?
got a point. So I take a point. You can only take 1 point from the giver. So I got 1 point. So I take 1 point from Vinny. You guessed both, so you get 2, and you take another point from Vinny. So Vinny
Okay, well-
has 0.
All right. Well, at least I can't go into the negatives, or can I?
So the total point ratio then is
I have 3. You have 2, and Vinny has 0.
Coming
I
for your
still like
points
to go
now.
over there, Vinny. All
All right,
All right.
moving on.
So we got the point situation straightened out.
We
Yeah.
got something straightened out.
All right,
See
I
what
am
the
straight.
results
I-
are.
if nothing else, it's going to be consistent the rest of the game. So, well, here's the thing, guys. All right, if you look at the score, like I'm leading right now. So if I lose, something very suspicious happened here, or all of a sudden, overnight, all these points start showing up for other people.
I mean, I'm not going to go down that road.
The only
We'll
road I've
tell
ever
you
known.
this. Y'all going down. Bring
All
it
right,
on.
here it comes, boys. I'm gonna bring back the share the screen.
Jake
I
Willis
realized that the
kicking in.
screen stopped sharing, so let me bring that back. All right, here we go. Let's bring it back. Come
Those of
on.
you watching at home, check out that wonderful beard over there on Reed. I hadn't seen it.
Check out that wonderful beard there. The
what's
man
crazy is
beast
this-
Reed.
This is literally like 2 days. Like
I
if
wish.
I
This
clean
is like
shave,
6
this would be it.
weeks.
Oh my
You know,
God,
it's-
the
yeah.
presents
Yeah.
What
have been
happened to the
scattered.
presents?
What's going on here?
So the presents were in front of Shrek's door at the beginning of the movie. So when he slammed the door open, the presents
So,
got scattered.
I think the presents are sus.
The
So-
presents are sus. What is going on?
Yeah, what if the
All right.
presents are from the
All right,
presents?
what do we got, man? What do we got?
All
What's
right, here we
next?
go. The
Present
present
number
is Bing! We have breakaway pants.
three. Breakaway
Functioning trousers.
functioning trousers.
All right.
Oh,
The
oh,
Final Fantasy character that has
oh, Lord.
opened that is the Cloud of Darkness. I mean, if you ask me, I believe she could use a pair of pants.
Bro, it's looking like she needs some pants. Come on.
So, did the Cloud of Darkness open this present, or was it intended for her? I mean, now you have 1 minute on the clock. It begins now.
Bro,
All right.
that's definitely for Yuffie. I mean, look at her. She got them booty shorts on that used to be pants that she broke away from. Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I don't think it's for Yuffie.
hold on. Zoom into the
Oh,
the back. of
Red
the photo.
13. Red 13 doesn't wear. He needs pants. He's naked all the time, and his tail's on fire, so they turn into shorts.
Taking
for when he's-
notes, Vinny. You going down in a blaze, my friend. I'm gonna be real with you. It's got, if it's not Yuffie, I give you a solid tree fitty.
Just solid.
I'm telling you, it's now,
10 seconds.
Vinny, you sus, man. What are you trying to do? Put some pants on a dog. What's wrong with you, man?
I mean,
only a
Goofy
criminal
wears
would do
pants, and
that.
Goofy's a dog.
Hey, Goofy is a functioning human being, dog. Okay, if
Functioning
Pluto
human
and Goofy
being,
can
dog.
exist in
That's
the
it.
same universe, something's wrong.
You all right? Write your answers down, and remember, Goofy is a functional human being dog.
That's right.
That's great.
He's got feelings too, man.
He's a functional human being, dog.
All right.
This is not going well for somebody. Here you go, man.
All right, we got the answers are for Osby, Titus, and Vinny is Secret Santa. Answers for Reed. Kuja by the beautiful Ramblin' Man Beast Reed is the Secret Santa. All right, so Vinny, obviously Secret Santa is Reed. Let me see that.
Wait, no, it's me.
Wait, we have 2 pairs of pants?
Yeah.
Somebody buy the same gift?
Oh no, we're outed. Now the other pants.
Oh, now we know.
Which one
I just want to
is it?
say, wait, Reed, did you choose the same image I chose of breakaway pants?
No. Well, Danny picked.
Wait,
my
guys,
image.
whoa. Wait a second now. Bonus round coming in later. We'll have to have when the second pair of pants come up. It's got to be for someone else. You can't buy it's not the same character. So we're gonna have to the tiebreaker
like
will
a daily
be
double.
Yeah,
I just
the
want
tiebreaker
to
will
point
be
out that
which character is the other.
I just want to point. There's not going to be a tiebreaker. Oh, maybe between them because Danny's over here trying to make sure I lose by giving all of my gifts in a row.
Something very suspicious is happening.
I scrambled the present, so I don't know how that happened.
Well, we got
here we go.
Rambling Reed and we got Scrambling Danny over here.
All right, guys. Just remember, I scrambled the presents. Okay, I don't know what happened. Anything could happen. Okay, the tiebreaker round will come up. Somebody bought a breakaway pair of pants for someone else. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Clarify, I was correct.
Yes,
so was Vinny.
Osby was.
We'll
correct,
have to come
yes.
back to that round.
The only reason
I don't know how we scored that.
We don't know who the Secret Santa is. Okay, we don't know that. We don't know the answer to this one yet. We'll have to come back to it because there's another pair of pants somewhere around here, and the tiebreaker is going to have to be a big discussion.
Dramatic pants on
this is crazy. This is crazy. This
is why you play the game.
First time ever this has ever happened.
I'm running recount down on mine.
Somebody bought
recount.
Somebody bought the same gift for 2 different people. Craziness.
Right,
Christmas is wild. All right, as we
right.
open the next present, here we go. It's a windmill.
Oh my!
Somebody
delivery.
bought-
It's a windmill.
It's a windmill, and
That
the
was so
windmill
anticlimactic over there.
was
Bud.
opened by Kuja. Did Kuja? Was he the intended target of this gift? 1 minute starts now.
This one's throwing me.
Oh man, Kuja. I mean, Kuja the windmill makes sense. He likes to fly around on that thing with all the wind blowing in his hair.
So when I think of windmill, like in the game context, I think of like 7 and 9, because whatever. I can't even think of the city where like there's like all the farms.
Reed is talking too much. He's the Secret Santa.
Oh man.
Or like Sid, because his like
his last name
Bronco is.
Yeah, but his last name's also Highwind. That's a windmill. Sid is Sid on here?
I don't think Sid
Kane
is on
Highwind
here.
is on here.
Kane is on here.
That was
Sid.
the same. There we go. That's man. It's got to be. You said Kuja.
I think it's for Cloud of Darkness. Windmill, weather, cloud.
5 seconds.
But there's also another cloud.
Yeah, but he's also
right.
he got the styling
He's
gel.
already got his styling gel.
Yeah, he got the styling gel.
Oh
All right.
man.
All right, let's.
I'm gonna go with Cloud of Darkness.
Oh no, I lost my score. Oh, there we go.
All right. Let's reveal the answer. I can assure you that nobody bought 2 windmills.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad.
All right. Okay. Osby says, oh, wait, now let's go with Cloud of Darkness by Reed. Osby is the Secret Santa. Reed says Kane and Osby is the Secret Santa. So Reed calls it correctly on the Secret Santa, but wrong on the character. 1 point awarded. Osby says Bart's because. Would you like to explain why Bart's?
I'm gonna give them. There's the correct answer, and then there's the good sounding answer. So the good sounding answer is because Danny told me to pick Bart.
Yeah, because I know you chose windmill, man. I just said he was
Hey.
blessed by the spirit of wind. Okay.
All right, so
All right,
so
so-
here, there was this like
I said
very-
a windbreaker, but hey,
very
that's me.
deep thought inducing conversation that happened at like 9 a.m. yesterday, and I was like, "Bruh, Final Fantasy V, Bart's help me out," and all he says is windbreaker because of wind and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, here's a windmill." So
Here's a windmill. I mean, all right, hey, it's your gift. So the windmill for Bart's, because
all right,
he-
for those of us keeping
Yeah.
count at home, what are our standings at over there, Rambling?
All right, so you lose 1 from me, and you get 2 for duping Vinny.
Ooh, okay, all right.
And Vinny, you what'd you guess again?
I guessed Cloud of Darkness and Reed as the Secret Santa.
Okay, so Vinny's still at 0.
He's the
and-
big O today.
Is
and
that the next
Osby-
present that was opened?
this is the
Okay.
next present that was opened. It is
Ooh,
a
the next-
makeup kit, and
Ooh, and make
Kane
it.
Highwind has opened it.
Osby, we're tied at 4 pop, by the way.
That's a little
Ooh,
sus.
that's
I
a
don't
little
think
sus.
Kane's very happy with this one.
I don't
Or maybe
my-
Or
You don't know
is
what he
he?
looks like, yeah,
Or
under the
is
mask.
he?
1 minute on the clock, boys. 1 minute on
No
the
one
clock.
cared about my makeup until I put on the
Ooh.
mask.
Oh no.
Is it
Oh,
Kane's?
no. Oh man. All right. So with the time being started, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. If it's not Shrek,
True.
oh, make it.
I don't know. You guys think it's one of the females?
Make it good.
Quinn is the
yeah.
female, right?
See, we
Oh
got
yeah, that would
that
actually.
Cloud of Darkness
well,
still in here.
that's a good question.
Matrix.
that makes sense.
We've got Quinn. Yeah, that's
She's a
let's
female,
see.
right?
No,
Remember Shrek is
no.
still in here. No,
This is Shrek, how Shrek gets so green? Come on. It's all that waffle.
What's so green?
Still like the quote of the podcast.
Ten.
Like ... Is that?
Is that Shrek?
Is that Shrek? How did it get so
No.
green?
Oh,
So-
you know what? I got it.
Everybody in this is sus, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if it, I can't tell you why. Time just went up. Damn it.
Oh man, yep, you have to write. Have to tell us after you write down your answers.
All right.
All
Are
right.
you ready for this?
Yes.
Here we go, baby. Can you read that?
All right. Osby says Kefka, and it's Reed. Reed says Kefka, and it's Osby.
Oh no,
Oh
Vinny's-
shit.
Vinny is the secret Santa.
No, no.
Oh, so Vinny gets 2 points for that
And
round.
and we each take 1 for getting the character, so Vinny gets 0.
I thought you only guess. I thought you only take points if you correctly guess the Secret Santa. That's
I
what it says
mean-
on the doc.
Then Vinny gets 2
It
points.
says points taken from Secret Santa who has others guess correctly that they were the Secret Santa.
You only take a point if you get both. How about that? So I can redo this.
So Vinny got them 2 points, and Shrek's on the board still. Let's go.
Shrek is still on the board. He
All
is a
right.
Final Fantasy character, right? Is he in any of the Kingdom Hearts?
He's going to be in the Kingdom Hearts, right? Dream.
All right.
mean-
So applying the new rule, it's now 5 for me and Osby and 3 for Vinny.
Okay,
Oh,
still
no.
in it, man. Still
Moving
in
on
it.
up.
You got a point from last round under
All
the
right, here
new
we go.
the new standard.
The new
Started on standards, man.
We're just doing this as we go here. It's a walk.
Ooh.
Yuffie.
I feel like that's
Yuffie has
self-explanatory.
opened the walk.
Well, I mean, Wutai is strong Eastern
Man,
roots
You're good. You're
or
good.
influence.
this could be a few people.
Time is running.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
food
time-
related, right?
If it's
It
food
is.
related, then it's definitely Quina.
Quina, yeah. I'm saying Quina.
Wutai is Asian. It's like Japanese influence. So,
And Reed is the Secret Santa.
There you go. Yeah, this man over here is so sus, trying to give us all this Eastern Asian culture stuff. And buries his face in his hands immediately. He throws up the white flag.
hold on.
Hold on. Hold on a second.
Hold on, I'm trying to find a character.
Hold on a second.
I was looking to see if like Yuna was in this because I was gonna say it could be Yuna
I mean,
because
it's
in the second one
it's
she's in a
gotta be.
band, so it's like walk and roll.
It's walking. Oh no!
This is why they pay me the big bucks, ladies and gentlemen.
So they pay me the big bucks.
All right, everybody, write your answers down.
Oh man!
Show them on the screen. Vinny, who you got?
Quinna and Reed.
Quinna, Reed, Quinna,
Vinny.
Vinny.
Oh no, it was Osby.
Osby says it is. Who's that? Ignis and Osby.
Oh, because he cooks.
Y'all,
With a
y'all hear that?
With
What's
a twist.
Well, Ignis
What's
does
the
have
twist?
strong Asian.
Hey man, he cooks some good meals in a wok.
That was a good one, Osby.
Yeah, that
got
was
a new
actually-
recipe.
All right,
He's come up with a Chinese recipe.
Recipe for disaster.
all right. So we each get 0, and you get
Oh,
He gets two,
is
right?
that? 2 points. Oh, yeah,
Two
that's
incorrect
right.
guesses.
Ooh.
Nice. Man,
Oh,
Big
what,
money.
what a twist there. Everybody thought it was Quinna, man.
All right, so I'm basically the wild card here. I'm not gonna win, but I can help one of you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, man, there's
Damn
plenty of
third
presents.
candidate, third
that-
party candidate. Vinny.
I mean, we're only like a third of the way. Okay, we're a little farther than that, but we getting there, baby.
I-
We getting there.
I just want
It's-
you guys to take a look at something, right? I just
it's
want you
coming
guys
along.
to take a look at the gifts.
Mhm.
And how many times have you guys correctly guessed one of my gifts? How many times?
The answer is yes.
I think Danny is out to get me. Danny said,
Honestly, I don't even know what's behind the gift right now because I've scrambled the gifts. So I just so happen to have opened a lot of Vinny gifts right now.
and then he like lets us get doppelganger pants.
Hey,
just-
but
if you-
but Vinny has the advantage here as there's only one Vinny gift remaining, right? Or
Yeah.
I don't think that changes anything.
I don't know.
because
There
if
might
the
be a
gift-
few. There might be a few. I can't remember how many Vinny gifts, but there's less Vinny gifts remaining than you guys, so that kind of gives them.
Why
a
is
little
that
bit
so
of an edge.
like phonetically pleasing? Like
Vinny gifts.
Vinny gifts? All right, here we go. The next
mean,
present.
On the 12th day of Christmas.
It's a
Vinny
it's a
goes.
finger trap, and the finger trap was opened by Vivi.
That's a name.
Vivi has
Dang.
opened the finger trap. You have 1 minute on the clock.
Oh, BB finger trap. Is that
That monk dude, I forget his name. The dude with the ponytail, the skullet, the bald ponytail.
All right.
Dang.
So
Is
here's
he-
the thing: is Yuna is in a band in Final Fantasy X.
Walk and roll, baby.
Hold on. Stop it. Zoom out. Let's give those of us at home who are visually challenged to see the whole image. Let's do this.
Just thought of it. It's so funny. I don't know why it's so funny.
What
It still
is-
gets me, man. The walk and roll.
I'm just trying to figure out
Walk and
who.
roll still gets me.
I'm so glad I get to bring joy to you in this Christmas season.
This is
Is it Dane
This is-
because he's a thief?
You guys discussing, or are you just kind of like thinking
Oh,
to
I
yourself?
was just thinking to myself because this one's actually hard. I think it's the monk dude, because it's a Chinese finger trap, right? Like that's what they're called, and I don't know. That guy has like Oriental feels to him.
I'm just trying to think.
Oh, you're saying it's strong Asian?
it's sneaky enough to do that.
That's time up, baby. Time to write down your answers.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I know what this is. And watch me be so wrong, yet feel so right. Are we good? Let's do this,
All right, on
baby.
three,
Let's see,
everyone-
what are-
Here
what
we
are the
go.
answers here?
Boom.
Osby says Yuffie, and it's Reed.
Oh man, he got it.
And Yuffie, the
Oh!
bearded one.
Oh shit.
Oh, and Vinny says is ponytail monk guy.
Yeah, so
But
it's-
Reed
it's
is the
so
secret
she
Santa.
can't steal your materia. Damn, Osby. Look at this man.
So she
Oh,
can't-
This man
man.
coming at my
why
crown.
was it Reed? Why the finger trap?
So she can't steal your materia.
So you
I
can't.
mean,
All right, you got another gift right here.
I can't tell you why I thought it was Yuffie because it would be somewhat ethically questionable. So where's where you
We
going?
we have googly
Wait.
eye. And the googly eye was opened by Balthier.
No.
Well, first of all,
Absolutely, that is correct.
Absolutely, it's Balthier. Look at him.
Oh well. I mean,
just look at him.
Just look at him. He's got them googly eyes.
on him.
Just look.
He's begging for it. Look at him. He's begging.
He's like,
Look
"Where's
at what he's
Fran?
wearing.
Where's
no.
Fran?"
I wish. Wait, is Squall in this?
no.
Is Squall in this? No, he's in.
Oh, I would have
Too
got
busy
him
in
like a
C tier.
refrigerator magnet that had a C on it or something, just like one of those like alphabet.
Oh,
He
man.
went to the C tier
Oh,
party.
yeah.
Vaughn would get like that number one
This is right
number
here.
one boss coffee mug.
Man, all right.
Alright.
So the real
Oh no,
answer
wait,
here,
Vaughn. I'm sorry.
the real
Vaughn's
the
an
real
F tier.
answer here is Reed is totally sus because he's not saying much.
I-
I'm redoing the scores.
He's Reed doing the scores.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Hey,
On
That was
this.
pretty sus, Osby.
I'm-
Hold on.
I'm-
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm sussed out.
Kinda sussed
oh
out.
shit!
All right.
Uh,
I have who I think.
okay. All right. Yeah. That's.
Everybody good? Everybody
Oh
in
we good.
discussion?
Hold.
in
No,
discussion?
there is no
Well,
discussion.
well,
You
I
respond telepathically.
think it's Quinna because she ain't got no eyes. So
Hmm.
like,
Lieutenant
know,
Dan didn't
and-
have any legs. It didn't stop him.
Yeah, it's a hazard. Just joking.
and
All right.
I think it's Osby because
Oh no.
Okay,
that was pretty sus.
there it is.
Mm.
Time's
okay,
up. What do we
yeah.
got? What's the answers?
Oh man, this is the answers right here.
We have Vivi and Vinny from Osby, Oren and El Rido. So Reed is indeed the Secret Santa, whereas Vinny says Quinna and Osby is the
He,
Secret
we
he
Santa.
got, he got
Wow.
yeah, Oren's missing an eye.
Is that a sweep? Who did
That is
Osby
a
say?
sweep.
That's a
Wait, is
sweep?
he?
Uh,
Oren's not missing an eye, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
The one-
man.
the one with the
There it is.
Oh, bro.
Oh yeah. I thought it was just closed.
my-
Hmm.
my-
he just wow, he's really committed. He like never opens his eye the whole
that hurts.
Hey,
He's got,
Titus,
he's got a
I know
he's
something.
got astigmatism. Yeah.
That's right,
Cataracts.
Titus. You go do that.
My butt hurts just a little bit after missing all them clues from Mr. Quiet Reed over there.
All right, here
Hey,
Tallying up score.
the
my-
rounds have been changed a little bit here. All right,
What's our scores at, buddy, over there, Mister? I'm not cheating.
A lot to a little.
a lot.
Vinny is at after that one. I am at 7. You are at 9, and Vinny's
Ooh.
at 4.
Oh,
Yep, there it is.
Vinny in the lead.
No,
Bro.
I no. If we're playing by golf rules, then yeah, I'm kicking
No,
ass
no.
right
Wait, I
now.
thought you
think
said
it
Vinny
was-
at 9. I'm sorry.
No,
No, when
Osby's
he-
at 9.
Osby
when
at
he
9.
said you, he was talking about this
He's on
you,
par.
not you.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, next present. For those
is
of y'all
a
that are still actually
Roll
listening
of
to this,
tape. Now,
we thank
I'm
you
going
so
to
much
go
for being
through
here.
in order for this one, and you will give me a short 10-second explanation of who you think it is and who it belongs to. All right.
Oh,
The person
Roll
who
of
who has opened the roll of tape is Zidane. Now I will go, and you will have 10 seconds on the clock to give your case. Read.
All right.
Your time starts
Uh,
now.
Can you zoom out?
Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm so
Easy.
sorry. Let me.
Wow.
There we go. I'll reset the clock too. All right.
Jeez.
Hold on. 10 seconds. All right. Are you ready? 10 seconds
set.
begins now. Give your statement.
All right. It is. Crap. I said, that is in.
Ooh.
One-
Ooh.
I agree with Reed. Everything he said.
Osby,
It's
you
a
have 10
tough one.
seconds. State your case.
All right, so Reed is sus. I'm just going to throw that out there, Mister. I don't know what's going on. And if I had to guess who this was, then it's got to be that. Is that
Oh.
the monster over there?
Oh.
Monster
right.
on the far right?
Vinny, 10 seconds on the clock. State your case.
I have no idea who needs tape. It's tape.
Tape. If I just keep saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tape.
Who needs tape?
Drawing a blank.
All
I'm gonna
right.
just go with Zidane. I don't know.
He's the one that opened it.
Taping, yeah, for taping things. For his crafts.
for taping things. It's great. It's Christmas time. People need tape.
Yeah.
So write your answers down, and then I gotta hear the explanation for why this person needs tape.
Geez, I don't know.
Viewers at home, if you're watching along,
I don't know who to pick.
who needs tape the most?
Snow looks like the type of guy who always needs tape. I'm going with Snow.
He looks like a guy that needs
That's
some
how he keeps
tape.
his hands on the wheel on his motorcycle.
All right, you guys have your answers?
Keep the pants up.
You have your answers?
Everyone on three?
On three, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
All right, we got Reed with
Why
Secret
does
Santa
he
is
need
Reed.
tape? Why does Bob Janet need tape?
I didn't get Vinny's answer.
So he could shut Van up. So he could tape Vaughn's mouth shut.
Well, I didn't say both here, but I got Reed correct. You sus bitch.
If you look, I started off it with Reed, and then I was just like, you know what?
Osby's the only one that
Osby.
actually answered the question.
And it's Osby because he called out Reed. He was just like, Reed didn't say a thing, and Osby's just like, that is 100% sus. I was like, oh, diversion.
Yo, Osby is really, he's got this this charisma going on through this game. He's established that he's going to answer the question
It's because
regardless.
I'm inside. That's why.
All right, so it's eight.
He's
5,
got this dead inside personality.
Oh God,
It's depressing.
it really is. It's the presence.
All right, here we go. The next present. is
Now
gonna
hold
be-
on. I got
Okay.
I got a point for that because I said Reed. I was wrong for Kuja because that man needs to tape up his pants. But
You and Vinny both got a point.
No, I
And
shouldn't have
I
gotten
got-
anything.
that was a pity point.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, true, you didn't.
A pity
Ha, ha, ha.
point. Yeah.
All right, so I got another one.
Just for you. Oh,
Ooh,
at
a
that.
lockpick. Who does it belong to? Seymour has opened the
Ooh,
lockpick.
this
You
man-
have. We're gonna go
Seymour.
back to that. We're gonna go back to that round. 10 seconds on the clock, starting with Reed.
Zidane, because he's a thief and he hasn't been picked yet. Let's see. Is Locke from
Yeah,
Final Fantasy
And
VI?
there
that him?
is time on that one. Osby, 10 seconds on the clock.
Also, it's Osby because he called me sus, and now he's sus.
No, just
You don't
because,
sus me, I sus you.
First of all, it's got to be Zidane, and because Vinny's quiet, only because he hasn't had a chance to talk yet. He's totally sus.
Going last is pretty sus, Vinny.
That's pretty sus, Vinny.
Yo, Vinny is really quiet only because he hasn't had a chance to talk. Vinny, you have 10 seconds to have a chance to talk. Ready? Now.
All right. So I think it's Zidane because thief and it's a lockpick. And I think it was Osby because all of Reed's gifts have been so obscure. So I don't know.
How are they obscure? How would you not see a roll of tape and say, "Oh, that's for Balthier to tape Vaughn's mouth"?
That's obvious.
What's great? And Osby even guessed the freaking the Yuffie one, the Chinese finger trap.
Once again, I cannot
But
tell
he
you why I
he
thought
was
that
he was
done.
wrong as to why.
On
And then,
unethical reasons, he was still correct. At the
and
end
then even the ones that you're guessing on, like the walk, you're just like, oh, it has to be Eunice because it's walk and roll and she was in a band. Like how? Like
that's just me messing with your mind.
you're just
I'm-
like
I'm
the possibilities.
So
All right.
here's my answer.
Let's hold it.
Ready?
Wait. Yeah. You go. Okay.
Okay.
Ready? On three. Three.
One.
Oh. Go
It
for
is lock. Ah.
Locke, and Osby is the Secret Santa. Vinny calls it, but they both guessed. Oh, they all call a Secret Santa, but they both guessed Zidane.
Oh
It's-
man, because at the
it's
end
a-
of my 10 seconds, I even
it's-
asked if Locke was on there. And I
It's
wasn't
a
sure.
lock pick, so you should have picked lock. I'm just saying.
Locke was that is him. God, if I noticed that, I would have. That's who I would have picked.
Yeah,
All right, so
I didn't notice that was lock.
If ifs and
All right,
buts were
so-
candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. But
If it
you
was-
missed it.
Jesus. All
right.
All right.
10 to 6 to 12. Big O's got the lead.
Ooh, my
Big O
anus
with the
is bleeding.
lead.
Let's
With
go.
only 5 gifts remain.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Oh no. All
Zoom
right.
in on this one. Oh, there's no present.
Did you just delete the present?
All right.
There's no present.
It's Seymour's.
I don't
'cause
know
he
what's
has a
behind there,
bad
but
first
anyways,
name.
here we go. A punching bag.
Ooh.
A punching bag.
Hmm.
Which one of these characters need a
Is
punching
Barrett
bag?
on there?
For those at home, I will go through the list one more time. And as I say their names, if they've received a present, please let me know. All right. Locke, yes, has received a present. We have Emperor Mateus, Garland, Snow, Yuffie has received a present. Ignis has received a present. Cloud has received a present. Red 13, Tifa, Saz has received a present. Titus, Balthier has received a present. Kuja, Zell, Ash, Vivi, Kamari, Sabin, Beatrix, Yang Lang has received a present. Seymour,
Ponytail monk guy.
Ponytail Monk Man has received a present. Seymour, Kefka has received a present. The Cloud of Darkness, Bartz has received a present. Shrek has not received a present yet. Come on. Quinn, Zidane, Kane
That's sus.
Highwind, Very Hungry from Final Fantasy VII.
Man,
All right.
I know.
All right.
I know the answer to this one.
So
I know what
Shrek
it is.
has opened the punching bag. He's finally opened a present. Does it belong to him?
There's.
Let's
an
go.
obvious-
I'm going to
Let's let
reverse the
Vinny
order.
have his. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Awesome. So we're on the same
Going
page.
first is pretty sus.
So I'm
Vinny.
not. So I'm. Oh, now I'm sus again.
We're reversing the order on this one. Vinny, you have 10 seconds starting now.
So I don't know if it's the ponytail monk guy or the dude with the spiky brass knuckles. Steven,
Sabin.
that dude. Steven?
There it is. Okay. So we narrowed down some there. Osby,
Yeah.
10 seconds on the clock. Starting now.
So Zell punches the air. I mean, Zell would be punching a punching bag, and I'm really starting to.
Ooh.
Damn it!
Read 10 seconds on the clock. Starting now.
Well, first of all, Osby not finishing his thoughts super sus, so it's definitely Snow, Tifa, Sabin, and Zell all use their fists like melee attacks, so it's one of them.
They're fisters.
They all.
Please, Mr. Fister is
hot.
my father.
Mr. Fister.
Please. All right.
They said they use their fists.
You're a mean one, Mr. Fister. Oh, what has happened to our family friendly program?
Technical difficulties, my friends.
All right, everybody, hold up your answers.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even do it yet. I'm
okay.
still thinking.
All right, hold on.
All right. God. It's no, whatever. You know what? I'm not winning this anyway, so I'm
not
just kidding. No. All right, I'm good.
Well, I'm glad I changed who the giver was. All right, 3, 2, 1, show him.
All right. We have all said Osby. We got Snow, and then so Vinny, you're right on the guess, wrong on the character. Right on the Santa,
right.
wrong on the character. Everybody is right up top. Reed and Osby, obviously.
All right, so
with Osby being the Secret Santa. Okay. So what are we at now, Reed, with the score?
So I get 2,
Mhm.
and I take 1 away from Osby, who got 2 from. We got 1 from Vinny, so now he gets 0, and Vinny got 1. So it's 12 to me, 7 to Vinny, and 12 for Big O. So we got another tie.
Ooh. All right.
Tiebreaker might
There
actually
should be a tiebreaker. I hope it's the
no.
last present because that would be so hype.
That actually would be kind of incredible.
All right, here we go. It's a big one. It's a big present. Who's it to? Or what is it? It's a hot dog.
Oh my goodness.
It's a hot dog. And the person who is The person who has opened the hot dog is Garland. So
How do you open a hot dog?
See, this sucks because if this is Reed's gift, I need to think like super obscure, like that's a wiener, it has
That's-
ketchup, and
Definitely
it's
a
a,
winner.
You just gotta think about wieners.
or what if it's like a bratwurst and like are there any German characters
And
like
in
you
the essence
know?
of in the essence of
Alright.
fairness, I think Reed should go first in this explanation.
I'm
All right.
opening the conversation. Open conversation for 1 minute.
All right.
Oh, you terrible person.
Go.
Twina eats.
That's so
Uh,
obvious though if it's Reed.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of who else.
Man,
Oh wait, there's a hungry monster.
There's a
Hungry monster.
There's a hungry monster.
It's pretty
That's-
sus that Vinny would notice that hungry monster.
But also you have to think, do I have any gifts left? Because Danny kind of just
yeah,
like
that's a good point.
Danny peaked my load at the beginning of this.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, baby.
time out. Time out.
Always,
First we got a
Vinny.
hot dog.
Hold on,
Now we got a
whole-
load.
This whole
Come
gift
on,
has been,
man.
yeah, it's been
My
about
load of
wieners.
gifts.
Always
I had
peak
a
the load at
load
the beginning.
I had a load of gifts.
You're asking me about my wiener. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, see,
See?
that was sus Osby that you would bring something like that up.
Yeah. It's pretty sus that you'd ask us if we wanted to see you to ask about your wiener.
Yeah.
3,
I-
2, 1.
Vinny's gonna have to go. Osby's gonna have to go door to door after this episode.
Oh no.
Ask me about my wiener.
All right
I
there.
have to tell you that I am a registered wiener.
There it is, guys. Let's go ahead and get
All right,
those answers.
Ready? And
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Wait for Vinny. Peaked his load earlier.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. All right, I'm good.
Excellent. All right, let's see it.
And
All right,
boom.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we have Reed is the unanimous Secret Santa, and yes, he is indeed the Secret Santa. But everybody said Hungry Monster. It's actually Zell, whereas Reed is going to have to explain.
Oh, I know.
I
At the
told
beginning,
you.
at the beginning of Final Fantasy VIII, when you're in the dorm still,
He wants those hot
Zell,
dogs.
yeah, he's throughout the whole game, he's just waiting for the cafeteria to open so he can get a hot dog. He's talking about how much he loves these hot dogs. And he
That's
never-
actually the real synopsis to Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah,
Blonde boxer
man.
waits for hot dog.
Mr. Non-hot dog.
So
Oh.
technically, the score won't change at all. It's still tied at 12. Neat. He gets 2
Yeah.
and then loses 1.
I feel like
for
Reed-
both of us.
Yeah, because we got.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. You have to get both right to take a point. So I get a point, and you get. We all. Yeah. So it's the score doesn't change. We're still tied, but at 13 now.
There is only
Oh
2
my
gifts remaining, which means
And
there
an
is
invisible gift.
17
What happened to
characters.
the invisible gift?
I'm gonna make sure I got at the end of this. I want to make sure I didn't lose one.
10, 11, 12, 13.
There's 2 left. Yeah.
I just counted
Should be
13
15
gifts.
Yeah.
All
1,
together,
2.
including this.
Yeah, even the unopened ones. Because I know you put
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll have to find the gifts that are not there. All right, at the end, I'll have
That's
to find
awfully
the
that's
gifts.
awfully sus, Danny. Not including the gifts.
I'm the Secret Santa all along.
And it makes so much sense now. Why am I even here?
All right, why am I even here?
Why?
I was in a
You know what? A present might have actually gotten like hidden underneath of one. I don't know. I scrambled them up.
Why?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Danny, stop dragging your wiener.
All right, here we go. This present's gonna be opened.
and
It's a pogo stick.
Oh.
The pogo
Oh, I'm
stick
all right.
has
At
been
first I was
opened.
confused.
The pogo stick has been opened by Kane Highwind. Now,
That's actually super appropriate because he's a dragoon, so he jumps.
Oh my goodness.
keep
what are the
talking.
chances of that?
Time on the
What are
clock.
the chances of that? Suspect.
I don't know. The fact that I know that's pretty sus. I'm kind of suspecting Reed.
It's randomized. Like I'm suspecting my
Oh
phone.
my god.
All right, guys.
Oh,
we got
Kamari's a
Kane.
dragoon too,
Who
though.
else?
Yeah, it's
Now
true.
that you bring that up,
He jumps too,
I forgot that Kamari was a dragoon.
and he
Oh,
does
man.
jump Titus.
He does in a back alley.
Yeah, exactly. That's mad sus.
That's
Did you know you could lose that fight? By the way,
Yeah.
I did not.
Yes, I did.
It's
I thought it was one of those fights where you just beat each other up until Waka stops it, and it's just like, you know.
Waka, stop it.
Dude, what if Waka was in a band?
Waka and roll.
Waka,
hold on.
stop it.
It's got to be Red 13 because that'd be some funny shit seeing him on a pogo stick.
All right, guys, that's it.
That's a
Time's
little
up.
sus, Osby.
Time's up. Time's up.
All right.
All right.
All right. 3, 2,
Hold on.
1. Oh. All right. 3,
All right.
2, 1, go.
All right, we have Kane and Vinny for Reed. We have
Oh,
Kane and
we all
Vinny for
got it.
Osby. And yeah, there it is. There
Again, I'm telling you, Danny's out to screw me. He literally
I've
literally
literally
gave
gotten
the
rid of
gift.
2 presents in order to do it.
He literally gave the gift to my guy.
I don't know if you're still in it. I don't know how this game works, but
What if the gift was meant for Surge Tankian of System of a Down? Because it seems something about Pogos.
I'm pretty sure I just lost all the points that I like accumulated.
I don't know.
It
I don't
wasn't-
want to
it
do the
wasn't a
math
good
right now,
round
but
for
if you
you.
guess correctly on the next couple, I think you might still be in it. All your presents are gone, though. I'm pretty sure you've already gone. All your
There's only
presents, I
one
believe.
left.
Yeah, that was Vinny's.
Are
Oh
we?
wait, the
are-
pogo. I don't
Are
know.
we
Actually, I
still
don't know. All
tied?
right.
We are
Anyways,
still
let's keep
tied.
moving. Let's keep moving.
oh, we're down
No.
to the last present.
Yep, last present.
There's probably 2 more that's that's hidden behind an image or something. All right, here we go. Ready? It's a pitchfork,
Oh,
and the pitchfork
no.
was opened by not Garland. He's already opened one. The pitchfork was opened by Saz, but he's already gotten a present.
So Saz
Well,
sucks,
you could
man.
use it to comb his hair.
Ash
You can use the pitchfork
Dalmasca.
as a.
Ash Dalmasca has opened the pitchfork.
I was kind of leaning in towards Saz.
I got to
man.
figure out where those 2 presents went. There's 2
Wait,
presents missing.
did Queena already open one?
She
Did
did
Queena
not.
already-
I'm going with Queena.
It's pretty on the nose.
That's she's gonna eat.
She gonna eat.
She
gonna
gonna
eat.
eat.
I mean,
All right, cool.
Shrek
All right,
also
let's-
eats.
That's true.
Which one's the
Shrek.
Secret Santa though? That's what you should be discussing.
Shrek.
Oh, Osby,
Get them
because it's not obscure.
Because it's not obscure.
Come on, what's
Nah, nah.
obscure about a hot dog?
That's actually a really I
Nah,
love that. I
nah.
love the trivia behind that one.
No.
All right, guys. Pens on paper, not pens down, but pens on paper. I don't know. Write your answers down.
Man,
My
it's-
answer's down.
Okay,
right.
it's-
ready?
It's
Good.
definitely not me.
The
3.
Secret
2,
Santa is
1,
definitely
go.
not Osby. Osby is the Big O. All right, everybody said Quinna. Yep, there we go. Osby has been outed.
I should have tried harder.
I should have
spent
tried
I spent like
harder.
7 hours on these gifts.
I should have tried harder. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing so I can go make sure I can find these last 2 presents.
There were 2 hidden. There were 2 special presents.
There's 2 special presents.
So actually, if you guess both of the next 2 correct, Vinny, and they were both from Osby, and we both got both right, you could beat Osby.
But not you. So there's
Well,
no
I mean-
winning.
I am the greatest. No.
All right, I gotta.
For those of us that have lost count at home, what's our scores going into the last 2 hidden presents?
Reed 17, Vinny 8, Osby 13. Because you lost 2 on that round. Because we both got both guesses right.
Okay,
You-
so there
you terrible,
is
terrible, beautiful person.
you terrible, terrible, beautiful person.
Throw that out there.
I just want everybody watching to leave in the comments if you think Danny was out to get me for this game.
Danny was pretty sus, man.
It was just like I'm gonna put the first 4 gifts are all gonna be from Vinny.
This
There's
event
gonna
will
be a
henceforth be
trend.
known as the Sussening.
And the event that you guys
Sussening.
are still watching,
Podcast
thank you
10,
so
the
much.
Sussening.
The sussening.
Yeah.
All right, there's 2 more gifts left. I found one of the gifts. There is I'm trying to figure out what the last one is though. But here we go. All right, here we go. Let me post this.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was gonna give us
wow.
a joke in the meantime while you're pulling it up.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and give us a joke.
Yeah, so this is a hypothetical. If an aardvark was exposed to too much sunlight, Would it be a Chardvark or an Aardvark? Come on, science.
Beginner.
Where are you at for this one? Where's
Come on,
your
science. All right, here we go. I don't even know what the last one is. There's a present missing.
I mean,
So
what's
this
the
Every time I
word
make
is
a
in the
bad joke,
force.
can we
What's
just play
the-
that oh yeah thing?
I'll go through it after.
Oh,
Oh
no.
yeah.
I mean, if when we really want to get down to science, what's the point of the male nipple? But let's not talk about that. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
true. My
Correct.
wife asked me that.
Hold
once.
on. Well,
He's like-
segues
he's like-
directly into our next gift.
It's like hold up.
Here we go. It is time for the pair of pants. The tiebreaker.
no, the
There has
great
been
game.
2 pair of pants given. Now, I believe when we go back, we have I think we're
Trying
gonna
to
have to
think
do
back.
we're gonna have to redo the round with the other pants. Now that we know what we know.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously.
Now we know
I mean,
what we
I
know. Characters
already
have been
said Future
given
before.
gifts. So now there's 2 pair of pants. 2 people have given the same gift to 2 different characters. Final Fantasy needs pants. All right. So Final Fantasy
That's
needs
the takeaway
pants.
from this
That's
episode.
what we're taking away from this.
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. Final Pants to see. What?
My
These are the
memory
final
is-
pants you'll see.
All right,
That'd be like
guys.
the best
We are going
so
to
long.
reevaluate this. So this round here, you never counted that into your score. All right. This is the new round. There's
Yeah, those
2
have not
pair
been
of
scored.
pants. Now,
Who,
there
who
they
got
are.
the pants of light and the pants of
The
darkness?
pants of light versus the pants of dark.
This is true. The true
We can
battle
pants
of
if we want to.
supremacy
Go
between
ahead
light
and discuss among yourselves. Would you like me to go through the character list one more time and say who has gotten a gift?
No.
Nah.
No,
Okay.
we got it.
All right, here
All
we
right.
go.
So
Hmm.
what's the cloud of darkness? She's hurting for some pants.
Yeah.
She's certain for some pants.
It's winter, man.
All right, remember this is a,
She's gotta
a
chill.
double round. You guys got to decide on both pairs of pants. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
1 minute on the clock starting now. So you've been given a little bit of time to think. Here
All
it
right, who's
is.
getting the equal pants and who's getting the good pants?
I think the cloud of darkness is getting those dark pants.
It makes
She
it
needs
yeah.
it fits. And then I think that who else needs pants? You,
Who
Yuffie.
else needs
But she already
pants?
got a gift. Oh, Tifa
Oh,
could
wait.
use pants.
Wait, no, Cloud Darkness didn't get a gift, did she?
No, she did not.
Double round.
Oh,
here,
you
boys.
know what? I know the answer. It's so easy. It makes so much sense. All these people got these pairs of
George
pants on
Washington
the
Carver.
screen, but there's only 2 people on this whole screen ain't got no pants on. That's got to be the answer.
There's only 2 people on the screen got no pants on, man.
That's got to be the answer, man.
Wait, does Shrek wear pants? He wears pants, right?
Nah,
These
man,
pants.
He wears
Give
breeches.
Shrek a present.
Br-
Time's up, guys.
All right,
All right.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
So,
Don't call the comeback.
so before we show our answers, are we supposed to pick 2 names and 2 gift givers, or just 1?
I think it's
You-
2
you-
and 2.
You
right?
you give both of your answers. 2 names, and 2 Secret Santas. If or it could possibly be the same Secret Santa. You never know. So get your answers.
Just getting everybody pants.
Yeah,
It's the
everybody
same
just get
Secret
pants. When I messaged somebody, they just said, "Okay, I want pants for that one. Pants, 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 pants." And I was like, "You gotta switch
It's
it up a
just
little bit."
like, I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm not gonna lie. I really phoned this one in. Everybody's just getting pants.
Everybody's just getting pants today.
Everyone
All right.
gets
It's like
pants.
Christmas.
Man, I don't remember. My
All right.
mind is broken.
Is
My
everybody?
mind's telling me no.
Bro, I can't remember.
Telling me yeah. All right.
I screwed this up big time. So
Okay, Reed and Vinny, and then we have Reed and Vinny, and Reed and Vinny. Okay, so Vinny is the Secret Santa for one of them, and Reed. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed that up. The actual Secret Santas are Reed with a functional pair of pants for Kuja. The other one is Vinny with zip-away pants for Titus. It was the key. The key was right here, guys. The key was right there.
Wow, what an obscure gift. Wow.
Oh, okay. You know what?
That's
That's
I-
literally what he wears. There was actually an image of the same cargo pants, just with one full pant leg and one pant leg missing. And I was just like, if I do
Yeah.
that, they're gonna
And-
guess
and
that.
It's actually
instantly.
funny that he's right next to Kuja too. Like they're side by
Mhm.
side. No, am I the only person that bothered the crap out of during Final Fantasy 9? Kuja's like pants, like this dude is like, what is he? What is that?
It's the reverse assless chaps. They're just gonna show every.
It's a thong with a drape.
Reverseless, assless chaps.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right. So
where's the missing gift?
All right, the missing
all right, hold
gift.
on.
I want to go through this real quick. So
what did
the finger
what did
trap was
Cosby
given
say?
to Yuffie. The hot dog was given to Zell. The googly glass eye was given to Orin. A functional pair of pants was given to Kuja. A roll of tape for Balthier. Hair gel for Cloud. Makeup for Kefka. A pogo stick for Kane Highwind. Zip-away pants for Titus. A hair comb for Saz. A wok for Ignis. A lockpick for Lock. A
And
punching
nationwide
bag.
for Peyton Manning. That's what that sounded. The
A punching
nationwide.
bag for Tifa. A pitchfork for Quina Quinn. And a windmill for Bart's. So that's 15. So I think maybe one got deleted. Something got deleted from the we have gone through all of them. We've gone through all of the gifts.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I
But I
think I didn't
must have
win.
accidentally deleted an image.
Oh.
All right,
So-
so the winner of the first ever Secret Santa,
Santa.
challenge, sus Santa, the sussening.
The sussening.
Was Daniel Hofflich.
Daniel.
Yeah, it
This-
was.
First of all, this whole game was rigged. Okay, Danny rigged it. Okay, Reed got points from who knows where.
You guys
They were
don't
dead-
know, man. I stayed up
They
until
were dead
3
Reed's
a.m. trying to get this game correct.
I'm assuming because he scrambled all the gifts up, the first 5 were all mine.
It's very true. I put them in order, and I was like, "Ooh, let me rearrange these."
You're like, wait a minute. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, oh, that one's mine.
What if
I
he
was
was-
like,
what if
"Oh,
he was
that
just-
one's mine?
Hey, but
Said
at
he was
first though,
scrambling the gifts. What
having-
if he was just scrambling to sabotage you?
yeah,
It's pretty sus.
still
I'm-
continued to open Vinny's presents.
Danny, his royal susness.
Man, I stayed up
He's
till
like-
3 a.m. getting this ready, guys. All right.
It shows. That was a lot of fun.
But it was a lot of fun though. It was a great game.
Nice. All right, there it is. So the winner was who was the
Reed.
winner? Reed. Awesome. That was a fun time. Thanks,
All right.
Reed, for staying extra.
Yeah,
just
I
need
do
know
have
the
to
truth.
roll. This.
Yeah.
I realize it's almost 5 o'clock.
All right, guys.
I
What's up?
just have to ask Vinny. I just noticed he has a portable backdrop that's stuck to his back no matter where he looks.
Oh.
How did I not notice that this man was walking around with a backdrop?
Just think of the angles.
Kind
All
of
right.
like
Wait, can we green screen stuff behind him?
I don't know. They'd have to be
We have the
I'm
technology.
actually scared of that idea.
All right.
I'm gonna be in obscure situations now.
Let me bring
Yeah,
this up
just
real
be
quick.
like me, where you're in like precarious situations.
We've come a long way. I mean, the first episode, I started it off as a talking sword. and
And I've
And-
just been near death.
Reed was whimsically looking over a cliff.
Here we go.
How
boys.
he's whimsically
Really, I
looking
I was
at
going through some stuff.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Final Fantasy Xmas. This has been our Christmas special. Thank you so much for watching this one. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We're just kind of just goofing off and having fun here. I hope you enjoyed the Secret Santa. And yeah, enjoyed the rest of the show too. Please drop a like, subscribe, share it. Thank you guys for being part of this. And yeah, so we'll see you next time on Final Podcast 11, beginning in January, the first weekend of January. We'll see you guys next year. Bye.
Bye.